Well, good Saturday morning and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Hopefully, your day is off to a sunny start like we have got here. A little cold outside, a little windy. It's still Michigan. It's not quite spring, so you know what to expect. So, hopefully, you're enjoying it, and it looks like it's going to be a nice one. Although, I'm still seeing snow in the forecast, and then I'm seeing 60 degrees in the forecast. Again, it's Michigan. So hopefully you guys are having a good one so far. You know, I was getting the live stuff set up this morning, and right after I went live with the placeholder and the countdown, I started seeing some comments pop up there. And I don't know what made me think of this. I couldn't help but remind me there was a time on the internet whenever somebody would post something, and this is going back quite a ways, where folks would just do everything they could to be first, and you'd have to comment first. I'm the first to comment. I'm glad we don't do that anymore. So, Jeff, good morning to you. First, here. Thank you for watching that. Ann is here as well. Happy Saturday to you, as well as Gary. David saying, yes, you're seeing it live, David. How about that? Thanks for watching. Steve, good morning to you, as well as Chuck. Cool, Chuck, we got a couple things pulled for you here as well. And Joe is the 2112th. I see what you did there. Thanks for watching this morning, good sir. And Betty from Toledo saying good morning and thank you for being here. We couldn't help but thinking, Katie and I were talking. We went to the UP last Monday and Tuesday for a quick trip of chores. And we got talking a little bit about the older days in internet. And I used to work for a TV station in Marquette as a reporter. My wife, Kim, was there. She was a news producer, assignment editor, lots of other things there as well. But we got talking with Katie in the days pre-internet, how I was kind of at the forefront of trying to get our television station online. This would have been, I'm going to guess, around 94, 95. America Online was still a thing, but I began pushing using a local IP out of the Houghton, not Houghton Lake, but Houghton, Michigan area to help the TV station in Marquette get online. And I was met with resistance from the station's management. And I'll forever carry with me this quote from the station's promotion manager: what in the world would a television station want to do with an internet website? So we'll leave that there. They ultimately went online, but I'm sorry, I'm waxing poetic here and thinking about older days when everybody was hopping on and saying good morning. And first, we would have been first in at the cutting edge of television stations as well. Marcus, good morning to you. Thank you for being here, as well as Chad. Thanks for saying hi this morning. Okay, quite a few things to get to, sort of, kind of, and we'll get on with our day. Let me get over to my little screen here. Quick update on the Record Store Day stuff. It is still all going as planned. Our orders are in. If you're unfamiliar with Record Store Day, please back up, watch some of our older YouTube videos about this. We're past the point of saying, can you get this? Can you get this? Although as the event gets closer, the April 23rd event gets closer, we will be able to possibly pick up some residuals. So meaning things that they have over ordered or didn't sell enough of. So I'll be watching comments. And if you're still looking for something at that point in time, we'll make another announcement then. But at this point, it's all in the hands of the allocators to see what it is we're going to get for Record Store Day. And then don't forget, a lot of those titles have been moved back to June. Ken Norton and I discussed that on last Wednesday's record show. It's our Wednesday night show on YouTube. So back up, check that out. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. We'd love to have you subscribed to the channel and make sure you like and comment after the lives as well. Another update here coming in, and this is our music trivia event with Live Oak Coffee, and the blue light has been rescheduled. We talked about this a while ago, but we have been rescheduled now for Wednesday, April 6th. Yes, it's a Wednesday. Sorry, Abby. We tried moving on Thursday, but that's what they were able to do. This is going to be a go. I'm guaranteeing. I'm not guaranteeing. I'm saying I'm hoping that this is an absolute go for this music trivia night. Now, the reason that it got postponed the first time, they weren't ready. The second time, it was kind of iffy on the promotion side of things, but they also didn't sell many tickets. So if you're curious, you want to come to this music trivia, I can guarantee that it's going to be fun. I can't guarantee how easy I'm going to make it, although I've been told it's got to be somewhat easy. So we're working on this. But again, the event is Wednesday, April 6th. It's running from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's in the loft, the blue light, the loft above Live Oak Coffee in the Ashman Plaza here in Midland, just a few blocks from the store. Our good friends over at Live Oak and the Blue Light and Loft are kind of helping to make that happen. Now, ticketed event, you can only get tickets for this online. Just click on the Get Tickets from the Facebook. And I don't know if Instagram has that as well, but contact me or contact Live Oak to make sure to see if you can get tickets if you don't have the Facebook and you want to get in there. They are $8 a person, and that is to help cover the costs of the venue. So that will go to help make this event happen. And if it's really fun and we get a good turnout, hopefully we'll do it again down the line. But there are prizes. There will be prizes, over $100 worth of prizes. And their first, second, and third place prizes going out. Gift certificates from Radio Wasteland, Live Oak, some other swag most likely. And best of all, you get bragging rights saying that you bested me in my questions on music trivia. So teams of 1 to 4 people, head to the event page, call Live Oak, give us a call here. We'll steer you in the right direction. But again, that event is coming up on Wednesday, the 6th of April. So very, very quickly. Now, the event, by the way, the music trivia, when I used to do this in bars, and we did one here in the store a while ago, it was all on paper and we'd have to add them all up, and it took a long time. This is being done through a platform called Kahoot. So you need a mobile device of some sort, your phone, Android, or an Apple, and you got to be able to hook into the internet, because what we're going to do is have this quiz online. You're going to get a special code to log in to answer the questions, and that will tabulate all of the answers. So there's absolutely kind of an online thing. So it should be fun. And again, looking very, very much forward to that and hoping that you folks can make it out because I'm really going to have some fun with the categories on this music trivia. So be on the lookout for that. All right, a couple of others here. Oh, David kicking in, wishy-washy about the net at the paper. Yeah, David worked for a newspaper down in the metro Detroit area. Looked at minor compliment. Yep. The internet, sure, it's just a fad. It's never going to stick around there. Jeff's practicing for first. Abby saying that's okay on moving on the Wednesdays. Glad to hear. Pat Clary, good morning to everybody as well. And David, you can answer the Cooper question. You know what? Maybe I'll toss an Alice Cooper question in just to be safe on that. Okay, on to new releases this week. And it seemed like kind of an odd 90s soundtrack week because there were 2 releases from Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. I talked about this a little bit on our record show on Wednesday as well. There's one movie missing from this Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan collaboration. You know what that one is? It's Joe versus the Volcano. Easily the superior movie to either of these 2, in my humble opinion. Anyhow, Sleepless in Seattle. It's on Sunset vinyl, limited edition. I'm not sure what Sunset is, probably orange-ish as well, limited edition. And you've got mail. Speaking of early internet, who remembers the older AOL chime? You've got mail coming in there. So some great stuff on both of these. You've got mail from, it's got Harry Nilsson, the Cranberries, Louis Armstrong's on here, Roy Orbison, Randy Newman, Stevie Wonder, Sinead O'Connor, Jimmy Durante as well. And on the Sleepless, you've got Celine Dion, Harry Connick Jr., Louis Armstrong. As I remember, this is a little more jazz-centric, although there's some cool rock on there. Nat King Cole, Joe Cocker, Dr. John as well. So look for those 2 on the shelves. One other one, not recently released, but last year, a couple of years ago, last year, Scott Pilgrim got another copy of this because I wanted to listen to my copy. This is one of the Ramona Flowers colored vinyl editions. It's a random color of her hair, either blue, green, or pink. Another big release from yesterday. We got one of these left in. This is a Melvins 5-Legged Dog. It's a 4 LP set, 4 full-length LPs on each special colored vinyl, and it's all acoustic. There is just a boatload of music on the back of this Melvins for 4 LPs, and it's all acoustic versions of Melvins tunes, I believe, on there. Kind of a neat entry in as well. This showed up. It is Emigrate, The Persistence of Memory. This is the guitarist Krupsi from Rammstein, and a solo effort from him. Did I say that right? Did I get Rammstein out there? Okay, Tears for Fears, Tipping Point, their new one. We got one more copy of that in on the green grass vinyl. Lots of folks talking about how cool it is. This surprised me. We sold a lot of these, probably about 9 or 10 of the Pink Floyd reissue, the mono reissue of Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Did a little thing on this on the Wednesday record show a couple of weeks back, so please check that video out as well. But this is it's a great album, early Floyd, it's psychedelic rock. And then yesterday, the reason I bring this up, we have this one copy left, and I've got a couple more coming next week, is that yesterday they just announced the mono reissue of the follow-up to this, The Saucerful of Secrets. That still is a Syd Barrett influenced, although that is the album that, if I remember correctly, begins to bring David Gilmour into the fold. So Saucerful of Secrets on its way, coming, I believe, in April or May, but another mono reissue from Floyd. So check that one out. And somebody was looking for this. We did get a copy of Queen's Innuendo. So this is on the shelf. If you were the one looking, great. If not, first come, first serve, until I can get another one in here as well. A couple more good mornings. Mike saying happy Saturday. Thank you for being here, as well as Rick on the west side from sunnier climes. So not the west side, the south side today. And Rick, I did get your message. Haven't answered yet. I will get back to you on what we've got as well. Cool soundtracks. Yes, indeed. We agree. Good morning, Mr. Carlson. And this means a lot coming from the vinyl community, Steve Carlson, YouTube star extraordinaire. Thank you for making us your favorite record store. Du hast, says Joe. We'll get in there correctly. All right, so big news also. I'm not going to this, but I know a lot of you are. I heard from a lot of folks over the past couple of days saying that they're headed to the Greta Van Fleet concert in Saginaw tomorrow night, Sunday night. Should be a good time, a great big homecoming for them. They played in Grand Rapids. Was it last night or tonight? I think it was last night. But Greta Van Fleet playing in Saginaw tomorrow. If you got tickets, you're lucky enough. Congratulations. We don't have a heck of a lot of Greta Van Fleet vinyl in the store. In fact, I think I just have a couple copies of Battle at Gardens Gate on white vinyl. The rest of the vinyl has just been tough to get, the reissues. And if you get a chance, look on eBay if you want to chuckle on some of the earlier Greta Van Fleet pressings and seeing what they're going for on both Discogs and eBay. Holy cow, are they up there in price. And speaking of up there in price, you like what I did with that little transition. Yesterday's drop, if you get a chance, look at the drop video that went out yesterday morning. But we put a lot of high dollar stuff out yesterday in the vinyl drop. Still a lot of it left. Now, the prices that you may see on there are technically what I'm going to call the Discogs prices. So there's room to move for these when we sell them in the store. But I put the Discogs prices on there to remind me what we're putting them on when I do put them online. But for those of you fans of Nico from the 60s and 70s, she did a lot of work also with Andy Warhol and the Velvet Underground. We've got the Marble Index and Chelsea Girl, two very, very rare Nico releases. And they're up there in price. Chelsea Girl's in the triple digits that start with a 2 on the tag here. But it is a mispress version if you're curious, or misprint version, sorry. If you're curious on why that is, we can show you the specific version when you come in. But both of these are in just phenomenal condition. Covers are nice. We also put out a John Prine, his self-titled, with lots of Spanish Pipe Dream, Hello in there. Sam Stone, the John Prine album to have, early stuff from him. And on the punk side, we put out one from These Immortal Souls. So this is kind of a cool... Steve Carlson and I listened to a little bit. I'd heard these guys before, but it's been, quite frankly, a long time since I'd remembered playing these on college radio. Interesting voice. It's kind of like The Cure, but with a different type of singing. I think I'll say that politely. There we go. All right, so check out our video, the drop video that went yesterday. Still a lot of good stuff left from that. Just call if you're curious what there is. Check out all of our other videos on the YouTube channel, and please make sure to hit subscribe and enable the notifications as well. My old pal, Dinosaur Don from the wintry Great White North and up in Marquette. Thank you for being here, sir. And oh, cool. David's going to see Weird Al later this spring. That should be a fun one as well. And Jeff Cart picked up some hot tuna from the drop yesterday. Hope you're enjoying that hot tuna. Never mind. All right, folks, I think we are up on time. Looking at that, I am going to turn it back over to you. We're going to get the turntable fired up. The lava lamps are heating as we speak, and we are going to get on with our Saturday here at the record store. Stop by to see us at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland. You know where it is. No sign on the outside of the building, but we're working on that. Just look for the records and the fun crowds. We'll be open today from now until 6 p.m. and then open tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. and then closed Monday, Tuesday, and the rest of it goes from there. So with that being said, you folks have a great weekend. Hopefully it's an enjoyable one. Hopefully there's some vinyl crate digging in there for you as well. And we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records. In the meantime, hit that subscribe, please. And thanks.